Yo, what up everyone? And we are back. It is Cineverse crew. My name is Watife Oni.
And my name is Moma Ishoma.
Yep, and today we'll be talking about very interesting things. But first of all, we're going with gold statue. Okay, why the intake? I don't know. You're really excited, but just trying to find our zen and be calm and all that. So yes, we said it last time that we'll be talking about the movie Gold Statue. Now, one thing I really like about the movie is the storyline. What about you?
Yes, I like the storyline. In fact, I like everything. The suspense, the intrigues, everything worked for me, man.
The storyline is not something you find in everyday Nollywood movies.
True.
So it was very, very interesting to watch it all unfold.
True.
Yes. So now the story centers around a young boy who finds out that his grandfather is in possession of a very, very expensive ancestral gold statue.
Yep.
And he recruits, his friends and all the other friends he made from whatever walk of life they came from to retrieve it and make some sort of money off it, which is very, very, very large amount of money. Seriously, if you get that kind of money, what do you do?
I was buy Nigeria. I would buy the world.
Are you sure you can buy Nigeria?
No, what made me really intrigued was the fact that initially the gold was rated for, I think, $500 million.
Yeah.
Then after all said and done, getting the buyers, those in the gold market, it became 1 billion.
Do you hear that?
1 billion naira. I'm sorry. Naira. $1 billion, and I'm like, whoa, wait.
But that's really expensive. Now, having all that, we were able to watch through the schemes that you had to pull to get into position, to get the statue, and all the other, cover-ups that had to be done just to make sure that it happened. So now take a look at the trailer and you see what we're talking about.
Grandpa, just tell me where this thing is. It's simple now.
At least we know where the statue is now. Think about what is at stake here. $500 million is at stake here.
Chicken, let's do this thing. Let's do it. We go dig tunnel. 8 of us from zone 3 here. We go dig every night.
Let him face the damn wrath of the law.
What do you take me for?
Something is wrong. You refuse to say.
Okay, now a lot of things could be said about this movie because I saw it from the part that it talked about a lot of societal issues. And it had a lot of comic relief in it.
It has
well.
great too. It
has a lot of things about it.
Power of money. It showed us systematic hierarchy. In fact, everything that goes down in our world today.
So we had the theme of greed. Everybody wanted a piece of the gold statue. Everybody wanted it. His even his I don't know if his uncle have actually gone to look for it, even after knowing the location.
The guy was even. That's true. He just went missing. Actually,
I don't think his uncle have gone to look for it. I think the grandfather just wanted to pass down the knowledge so it doesn't get lost in history. But now our brother somehow found a way to hijack the location and all that, and he was able to get it. So yes, there was a lot of things like greed involved. Everybody wanted something out of it. Then we also had, like she said, systematic hierarchy. We saw the way the prison works. We saw the way the system works. There's a warden, there's a deputy warden, there's a head zonal something, and everybody had their own counts. Exactly. There's a lot of nepotism going on, and everybody had one person or the other that they were backing. Now going on to Game of Thrones. So there you have it, guys. That is the trailer for the season finale of Game of Thrones season 8, and believe me, it's been much talked about.
Yes, it's been much talked about. It's been much disappointing.
Okay, that's the first thing that came out of my mouth.
Yeah, but it's true because it's more like I never experienced.
Didn't experience at all. So the thing is, so far so good. We've been told, everybody's been. In fact, it's like the most popular series on the planet right now.
Yeah,
from own box office, and so far so good since 2010, right? I think 2010.
9 years of 2010.
Everybody's been shouting Game of Thrones, Game of Thrones, Game of Thrones, and this is the season finale. So I'm sad to see it go, but at the same time I'm pissed off to say it. I don't even understand. I'm sad, but at the same time I'm pissed. So basically, we all know the backstory to Game of Thrones. Iron Throne, Westeros, Starks, Lannisters, Greyjoys, and every other person involved, Baratheons, and every other person involved getting the Iron Throne and all that. So before we go to all that, let's quickly talk this episode. So now, you remember clearly the last episode, our Dragon Queen laid waste to the Red Keep and King's Landing. Right? I'm trying not to cry, but what am I crying about? I'm hungry. Really? Anyway.
Like, why crying? Apparently.
But she laid waste to King's Landing, and we are back. This is recon. Everybody's trying to see what's left of the all of King's Landing to rule. Practically nothing. She has killed everyone. You know,
roasted.
Yes, that's what she has
incinerated everyone.
Half of the population.
No
Everybody is practically gone. Now, she's at the point where she feels she's being a liberator. She intends to do the same thing to every place they come across.
Over and
keep
over
on
again.
conquering, and you know, she has this sense of entitlement right now.
Yeah,
because
she became war thirsty.
Yes. So it's no longer, I think this is the Mad Queen we're talking about. No longer the Mad King, this is the Mad Queen. And I'm still saying it, I'm kind of pissed at Jon Snow because he could have stopped all of this, but no.
He could have stopped it with what?
Yeah?
With what?
I don't know, but he could have stopped it.
What do you mean you don't know?
I didn't know if he had taken claim to the Iron Throne.
Well,
it could have. Before she gained so much followers, it could have put a stop to it.
Followers? It's not Instagram.
Before she gained so much people that were faithful to her, it could have stopped it. And yes, Tyrion finally finds his siblings dead.
And he's so dead. Heartbroken.
Dead, that's the word. They're all dead.
I felt for him.
Yes, even all his effort to make sure they get out safe for nothing. The Queen is on a warpath and Tyrion is in jail. That's the word. She has decided to. Anybody that stands against her is practically off. And at this point, she seems to want to keep Jon Snow, but everybody is practically seeing the errors of their ways right now.
Everybody's actually knowing that Varys was actually right.
Tyrion is in jail and he's reflecting over
everything
his
Varys
support, and yes, he's wishing he could have turned back the hands of time, but none of that can happen. None of that can happen.
I hate to tell Tyrion, I told you so.
Yeah, but we are like 7 seasons too late. It's finished.
Too late.
Yeah, it's too late. So, and another thing that really came to me was, you know, everybody was practically thinking Arya Stark was going to be the one responsible for, you know, offing the Mad Queen. But no, funny enough, Arya didn't even come up. At the point I realized Arya was not going to come up in this. I'm not smelling Arya in this scenario. She's not going to do anything. Because at the moment, I was like, she's not going to do anything. The Green Knight is dead.
Yeah, she had no significance apparently.
At that point, in relation to Daenerys, she had no significance of being the murderer or the killer and everything. So now, Jon Snow is put in a position where he has to rethink his actions, like I said before. And yeah, he made his choice.
After talking to Tyrion though.
Yeah, definitely. Tyrion, see, there's a reason he's called the most clever man alive. Even in his moment of stupidity,
he's clever.
He's clever. So he had to just find a way to let that cleverness show forth. And yes, as I say again, thank you guys for being with us all through it. Thank you guys so much. That's all we have for you today. Till we come your way next time with an amazing movie, John Wick, expected. We've been talking about it for quite a little while. So yes, stick with us. That's all we have for you today. Thank you for sticking with us. Till we come your way next time, we are still the Cineverse crew. I am Watife. I'm Insioma. So yes, you can follow us on any of our social media handles on Instagram and YouTube at CameraBoy.tv, as well as Facebook and YouTube. Like, comment, subscribe. Let us know what you think. Follow us as well till we come your way. Peace out.